Oh yeah, there's gonna be so much tephra and Haley's hair on the ground once we get out there today. Man, it's just straight up tephra mushroom cloud. Wow, that south vent is going straight twice as high. Boom! Oh my god. So like when we were the first half hour or so we were watching the north vent was at least, well, I mean now the south vent is more luminous or voluminous, right? Altogether. But all of it was coming out, like the same amount of lava was coming out just the north vent. So the north vent was 3 times higher than, right, than the rim.
Yes.
And now it's barely only going twice as high, almost twice as high as the rim. Let me show this. There's the rim for body and squash. If anybody is, sometimes it'll say 0, but people will stop in. But yeah, so now like that's crazy. Now the south vent opened up and then just started like there was one river coming down like highway speed, then 2, 3, and then it just started geysering out the back, and then the front one, the north, just started diminishing. And it's putting more and more pressure back onto the south end. Or I guess they're calling it the middle thing. But, I mean, we might as well go back to calling it the south vent if the south is covered and not doing anything anymore. But it was a different hole, just a little lower and further over before. So, yeah, I like that I got my camera turned vertical this time. That makes more sense. It's so tall.
We'll be telling everybody when we go home. I've got to show it to Rick loves this sort of stuff.
That is so gorgeous. I mean, this is definitely the coolest I've seen lava behave. That is so crazy cool. Right, we're all just chilling in a restaurant here, like it's my living room. I realized this is my living room because I spend more time in this room than anywhere else on the Big Island. This has become my home. It's like every 2 weeks, and I'm here for like 3 days at a time. And everywhere else, I'm just traveling and bouncing around and seeing people like 1 or 2 days at a time. Holy crap. Yeah, that's, you know, the south vent is going well over 1,500 feet right now. Almost 2,000 feet, actually. You see those little red tips of the flames going up about 2,000 feet. Here they are. Yeah. Thank you. Going off. It's telling me I gotta get ready to do the stock market. I don't think so. Right, that was crazy. My alarm goes off and I lost a dozen of my viewers. It's pretty funny. Ooh, I wonder if I could put this on Do Not Disturb right now. Focus. Do Not Disturb. No. doubt that does anything to my alarms though. Oh, I know, yeah. Dude, it is splooging out all at once. Splurging was close enough of a word. It's the same, I guess. Yeah, Connell was just like, dude, check out the tilt meter. Like I can't, like the first half hour, it dropped more than the whole last day and a half of buildup. Should have called him. I didn't know he was wanting to come up. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's already dropped more than... Oh my goodness, is today really the 1st of October? So since the 25th, like in a week, it's already dropped more than a week's worth of pressure building. And it's only been, what, 2 hours? Tops an hour and a half, right?
Right here is one. Right here, yeah. Okay, I'm going outside. Okay.
You see that? The tilt just dropped. That's the pressure. It took all week to build that pressure, and it just dropped all at once. And I mean, dude, that's already, right, a third. It already dropped a third of all the volume. That fast. I mean, this could be a 6-hour eruption if it just keeps up this rate.
I was gonna ask, do you have any idea if it drops that fast, how long the eruption will be?
I mean, if it's, it'll be 3 more of those lines. Now you can see, looking at the 3 month, how they fluctuate a little bit. They were amplifying for a while, but then we had this weird earthquake or the 8.8 earthquake actually in Kamchatka.
Yes.
That showed right here, and see how it made it warble and fill faster, and then it hit a side chamber and it started climbing that cliff over on the side and coming out. But it took that whole extra day or something. We were all just hanging here waiting, like any minute. And then it did it again the same way, and then it did that side chamber earlier, and then it just started bypassing it again. So you go back to the amplifying, and it seems like that's, and it dropped further down. It just kept going and kept going, and just drained way more lava than we had been, than we even knew it had in the chamber. And then it still filled up almost back to that same point, so it should, I guess it might be back to amplifying again. So it'll probably go down further. I'm guessing this line here, right? This line?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking, somewhere in there. So we've got, going back to this maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we're at 5 about right now. Up the top one, is that where I saw we were? It was 5. -8 already. Wow. Holy crap. It dropped 7 microradians already.
Is that unusual?
Yeah, I think the most that an eruption dropped was 24, 22 microradians. So yeah, we could be a third of the way done already, which would put it at a 5 or 6 hour
Wow.
episode. It's draining so, but I mean, look, it's just both sides are
Yeah,
just
it's just-
pumping it out, and the whole floor is covered already. It's just, usually it takes hours to do that, right? So,
I went to bed and I was watching it, and I went to bed and about 10 or 15 minutes later, I thought I better check it again and it started.
yeah.
So we were about an hour.
I was about to crash. I was like,
You
man, I
won't
better
get-
just get
yeah.
in. While it's still doing its little pistoning thing, I better get a power nap in. And I wasn't even asleep yet. And I was like, uh-oh, the glow was up, and I checked the camera, and I was like, oh boy.
Well, we came from the Ocean City area, and you could see this for just miles and miles. It was so dramatic.
Oh, I
It
bet.
was just stunning. Maybe I'm going to do this to
Dang, that would be cool from the beach down there, seeing that. Did you take any photos of it?
On the way up,
Nice.
did video, but it's not the greatest with her windshield
Yeah, yeah.
with the night mode.
Yep, I gotta step up my camera stuff. I should do that this week. Just the fact that I missed this with high-tech equipment, like zooming in on the way that looks. Like the little tiny pieces all frothing in there. And, there's just no touching it.
Have you been to go past the vents, the pillar on the end of the road?
The end of Crater Road, or Chain of Crater Road?
No, the crater, the southern road that way. You know where the steam vents are?
Oh, yeah, the old museum and then past?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my God, you're kind of like looking down
yeah.
on the fountain. It's like, we did that the last time.
I should do that around sunrise or something,
was just-
before the Rangers come. I should go one of those ways. Where the plume is going Devastation way, we should go over that way. Although the wind changes directions a lot of times right at sunrise, so you don't want to be caught too close and then have it shift.
That's what I had the last episode.
From the road,
From the road right up.
by the campground.
All I know is you go by the vents.
Oh, no,
You just go
inside
straight
the park, okay.
Inside the
Oh, because of the cliff edge, there's a double ledge.
Yeah, and that's, it was amazing.
Totally. I find it a little agonizing to not see where it's venting, like the ground where it's shooting from, or where it's landing, like a splashing landing. But it's still, like, yeah, you're a lot closer. You're so close on those cliffs.
I'd love to be able to see what's going on under.
Where we were standing over here on the left edge, where the road collapsed in, you could feel, he had a little thermometer, a laser thermometer, and it was reading 200 degrees where we were standing. Sorry, guys. That was my stock market alarm clock. This is when I wake up every day on weekdays. Isn't this fun? Get me out of Hawaii! But then I missed this, so I mean, I guess I'm stuck doing stock market at 3 a.m. If I was in Thailand, what time would the stock market be at? Dang, South Vent is just pumping. That is the new dominating port, dude. That is, I mean, that's gonna take over. North's gonna retire today, or at least in the next episode or so. It almost self-clogs every time, right? Dang, dude, that is so crazy. Like the glowing, like yellow orange, it's going over 1,800 feet right now. And those little flaming looking tips that are the tephra going up into the plume, those are going 2,000 feet.
Are
And
you
that's-
blocking our view again?
I'll move over as soon as I can. Hang on. You've been all day one like you guys too, right?
You want to slide this couch to the right a foot?
Yeah, let's do
There you
it.
go. I can help you guys do that.
I'll just leave this just still here.
Oh, we can,
Is that good?
we'll try. Okay.
Oh, that doesn't.
Is that, we can
But
slide
then,
it some more?
no, can you see if you sit there? They move the chairs over too.
Move the chair.
No, I got a post in my way. No, I mean I'll just lean over it.
You wanna go down?
Over further.
You
It's
could
just-
sit here if you want in the center, you,
So you can have this.
so you can have your.
There, is that good?
Okay.
See if you're okay.
See if you can.
I forgot my belt. My pants are falling down.
You run out of the house.
Out of my van, I changed to my thermals and my warmer pants because I was going to hike to Devastation. But now the con is coming. We'll have to hang out here for a little while and then go do the Devastation madness. He's fun. He's a fun adventure buddy. I like having science and weird friends. It's what I need for this whole time. Had a rough Hawaii experience, to say the least. But it's mostly because I'm a smarty pants and I was hanging out with some lowlifes. So. Right, the pretentious dance community. You gotta watch out for those people. They are not real at all. At all. I didn't come with a mask. I don't have a mask. Like I have to be authentic no matter what. I'm like, oops, am I not supposed to say what I see?
So you're here for the duration?
Oh yeah. I've been coming up like, I try to plan it for a day ahead. The second time I came up, I was here 3 days ahead because I got caught in the traffic with the earlier one. I could see it as it was peeking over the road as I was trying to get in, but the traffic was so blocked up. I mean, it was moving so slow, and there was no parking in the park, and I just chilled and was watching it from outside until it was going down, and I was like, and then it dropped, and I was watching it on the monitors or whatever, and I was like, I don't know, I don't want to pay to get in if it's almost over. But yeah, the next time I made sure to do it early, and then I've just been hanging out and timing it better every time. 6 in the morning was perfect. It was just starting to do 6-minute intervals, and then just barely oozing over the vent, like the vent opening right into the lava leg, but sputtering only maybe 5 or 6 feet. Huge lava bombs falling over there on the left. That was crazy. That was like a house-size clump. Right? There's another house-size clump. Whee! That is wild. You guys enjoying this and watching over here? I guess we got 4 people left. I had a good 16 or so going here for a minute. What are you guys doing awake so early? Look at this. Big old glowing bowl with a mushroom cloud. Let me zoom up close and it's just like, what? right? I mean, just think how high, I mean, the height from the maximum velocity as it's falling over there on the side. That is a skyscraper of lava. It's like the Twin Towers right now. It's like the Twin Towers of lava. Oh man, I just watched on YouTube the Regis and Kathy Lee from 9/11, just how they were handling it, and they couldn't panic. They were trying to maintain for the audience and stuff, and they were in New York, only a few miles away from it. It was really intense. I was a kid, I guess. I was only like 21 or something when it happened, so, or 23 maybe, I can't remember, but yeah, 24 years ago, I was 22. It was interesting to watch it, remembering it, but then my friends were flipping between the TVs, and I'm horrible. Louis C.K. admitted it too. He was talking to us on the radio. He admitted that his initial reaction was just like, yeah, capitalism is gonna die, kind of thing, right? It was like our system had been so corrupted the world and done so much devastation to the environment and all that. I was on nature's side, right? And not money's side. I've always been against money. So to me, I didn't realize that those are people falling out of windows and jumping, and all people that I know, probably know people that know them, right? The degrees of separation. I'm like, those are American people that friends of mine probably are going to know, family members and stuff that worked there. That's the stock exchange, whatever, right? And it took me a minute, like a half an hour, to really realize what all of that entailed, and then right, the second one, and then all that stuff. It was just like, whoa, we are under attack, and it just didn't even, like, most people, even the reporters, it hadn't registered. Everyone was like, it had to have been an accident for the whole first half hour until the second one hit. Everyone just went on about their business, but it drew all the fire department, all the police in. So the second one really got the rescue crews, and it was quite strategic. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird because the day of, I didn't even think that it could have possibly been some radicals. It seemed so strategized and pre-planned, and the way the demolishing other buildings, they just kept saying like, oh, we're knocking this one down just for safety because of, right? I'm like, well, wait a minute, how do they get charges in there and stuff? Like, as it was happening, I'm like, none of this adds up. They're saying different things on different channels. Nobody knows what's happening. But some of this was set up ahead of time for sure. So that means that the whole thing has just been pre-planned. It was weird. But I'm thinking now, looking back at that, about what that means now, to like what that was a symbol of to whoever needed to know. It was like they were starting a countdown, a clock, probably to this year or something, right? All right, guys, 25 years till the end. Here's this marker or something, right? Knocking on.
I'm just gonna go step outside now. Sorry,
I don't know
Oh,
what you're
no,
talking
no,
about.
I just want to get the outside feel.
Yeah. I love our country. Like, I feel like we should salvage what we can. We hired this doofus that just guts companies and takes them and bankrupts them and takes the good components, guts the rest. Lets everybody just get fired and doesn't care about the human impact or any of the wastefulness. It just crashes businesses. So we're like, hey, this guy crashes businesses. Let's hire him to crash our country. I have no idea why we would want to do that. Dang. Reverse mushroom cloud. So it's like, what do? The demolition crew is already knocking everything down.
I'm gonna call in sick tomorrow.
it's affecting everybody already too. There's people that are fired here because they cut so much funding for the national parks and all this stuff.
Does that look like it's not as high?
Yeah, it lost a lot of, yep, just in the last few minutes, it lost a lot of pressure. I should check out the tilt meter again. I mean, it seems like it could already be halfway down. It was already down. Almost 9 or 10 microradians earlier. So beautiful. Oh yeah, tilt meter. Go back to the market. I gotta go to this one. Refresh. Yeah. Wait, that shows -6 on that one. And that's the same chart as 15 minutes ago. No, it's down to 10, 11. Yep. From 2 microradians down to -11, so the -13. And how much did it? Whoa, whoa. Last time it stopped at -9. Holy crap.
That's the previous episode.
Yeah, the one before this, it went all the way down. It kept going until it was at -15 microradians. But then the last one only went. Whoa, what did I just do? Dude, Connell might miss it. Where is he? Eleven, yeah. It's already down to 11. Yeah, that chart shows it stopping at -9 or 8 or something. So it's already dropped further. That is wild. And it only, what, it couldn't have been 2.5 hours? Do you remember what time it started?
1 something,
Yeah, right?
1:30 maybe?
So almost 2 hours. Wow. So let's hope that it continues down to like the previous low, closer to 15. But that would still only give us less than an hour. I hope Connell makes it. But that doesn't even leave us time to go find a parking space at
Yeah,
Devastation.
and work out.
Yeah, we're better off to just stay here and catch this epic view from up here, up to the restaurant. Oh, they'll have coffee out here too, pretty soon. By the front desk.
Did it?
Uh-huh.
Linda, it might be only a couple more hours.
Yeah, I was
Because
wondering,
the
it looks
pressure's-
like it's already,
Yep, it dropped a little bit in
because
pressure.
nice being outside, you could hear it and everything.
Yeah. This phone will block it out, the rumble. Like I just barely hear like jet engine sound, but like less than if you were at the airport or something, you know, the jet's outside. But yeah, you go outside and hear it better. This phone, I can turn it on, it'll record it. because I went in and changed the settings. It's in accessibility and audio, and then sound canceling technology off.
In case anybody wants to have some lava sounds in their videos, it took us a minute to figure that one out. Sometimes I like to hear my lava.
Wow. That was cool. The south net just widened out. Instead of like straight up, it just kind of whoosh, splayed open. Oh my god. And then the front one's dropping pressure. That is crazy. Dumps so much so fast. That was so wild, just this little, like the little crack from behind. Finally just started venting and turned into that, like slowly over half an hour or something, it just started going more and more. You couldn't even see it at first.
How high do you think this got?
We saw like the glowing portion of it before it's just steam. We saw that go over 2,500 feet, but see how it does those like those little red wisps at the top? Those like glowing tephra still catching in the wind and everything. We saw that go over 3,000 feet.
That was the, what they call the south?
Yeah, the south one going, yeah.
Then the north one?
The north one, we saw it go up to about 2,000 feet, yeah.
Which,
Yeah, it was, or, yeah, maybe about 1,800 or something like that, because it started, well, last episode, it started about 500
yeah,
feet from the top rim, but it built up, so it was taller this time, so it was probably only like 400 or 450 from the top of the rim. I can't believe how full the lava lake is. Like, what happens in like 7 more episodes in 3 months or something? All of a sudden the lava is full enough to pour over the back of it, you know? It might go down to the ocean or something during one of the events.
Just before they money, it only drained out, filled up and then drained down.
Yeah, right, the East Rift Zone. And we just had an earthquake like 2 weeks ago or something down there, like a 3.6 down under Leilani somewhere. That whole day I was like, don't pull the cork. Right, it took that 6.9 to shake it loose last time. Oh, the market's open. I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna start this. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Come join us at the Volcano House next time.